Hello everyone and welcome to the second part of our first chess lesson. Last lesson you learned how the pieces move. In this lesson you're going to learn about checks, checkmates, and stalemates. So let's dive right in. What is a check? A check is when one player's piece is attacking the other player's king. In this position, once you move the white queen, like here for example, this says white is giving check to black and black has to save their king. Let's say in this position white just moved the queen here to give check to the king. There's three ways that black can get out of check. You can capture the queen with the knight, like this. 1, 2, turn. Now that there's no white queen giving check to the king, black is safe. What black can do is also put the knight in between the queen and the king. 1, 2, turn. Now that the queen can't go over the knight to get to the king, black is safe. In this position, black can also move the king out of the way, like this. Now that the queen isn't aiming at the king, black is safe and isn't in check. So that's what a check is when one person's piece is attacking the other person's king. It's not just queens that can give check. In this position, the bishop is also giving check to the king. You can give check with any piece except the king. Here, the knight is giving check. 1, 2, turn, like this. Even pawns can give check, like this. And if it was the next turn, the pawn would be attacking this square, diagonal. So the pawn is putting the king in check. Rooks can give check too, like this. But the king cannot give check. You can't move your king into these squares because then the other king would capture you. So that's not even allowed. You can't move to these squares at all. Now that's what a check is. What's a checkmate? So a checkmate, like this position, is where black is in check, or could be one person in check, and the other person is giving check to this person, but they can't save their king. Like there's no way to capture the queen, there's no way to block the check, and there's no way to get out of check because your own pieces are in your way. This is known as a back rank checkmate, like this, when you get checkmated on the last row and your pieces block your king. In this position, the game is over and white wins. So that's what a checkmate is. But what about a stalemate? A stalemate is when black has no moves but isn't in check. So in this position, if black tries to move to any of these squares, the queen would be giving check. So that's not allowed and you can't move there. But black has no other moves. Exactly. This is called a stalemate, when black or white has no more moves but isn't in check. So this would be a draw or a tie and nobody wins. But if black had a different piece that they could move instead of the king, even though you can't move the king, you can still move. Sorry. Even though you can't move the king out of the way, you can still move the other piece. So the game is not over yet. That's what checks, checkmates, and stalemates are. In the next lesson, we'll look at castling, promotion, and en passant. I'll see you there.